And I mean, Goblin couldn't exactly take advantage of it whatsoever. And it seems like Thexan, he kind of knows, man. He kind of knows that Banjo's not going to cut it against Chrom. Which is, wait, no, that's actually a huge lie. We were talking about this topic earlier today, that Banjo against Chrom in neutral, it's actually not that great, but off stage, with that up B from Chrom, because the apex of his up B takes so long, side B with Banjo is almost always going to hit him away. So this is quite interesting to see Thexan go with the Captain Falcon. Again, this is a best of 5, so he has a lot of time to change over, but he wants to execute now on this swap. Up onto Sage. Thexan now. Just trying to take away the stock from Goblin. Nair from Goblin, extending it with a fair. Thexan with a really weird tech, to say the least, and I mean he's still gonna live, and he's actually gonna take away the stock with that down B. Falcon kick doing bits for him, while Goblin still, you know, working on this Chrom of his, a relatively new character in his repertoire, as he's trying to actually, you know, kind of stay away from Roy, which is quite weird. He's had quite a few very good results with that Roy, but it seems like he's beginning to get a little bit more comfortable with Chrom. So the suicide there coming in from Goblin, and I mean Thexan, Thexan gonna go down with him, so that brings down even stocks. So, but again, it's very awkward to see that sort of option. Goblin maybe needs some sort of, you know, mental reset here, as it seems he pulled out 60% very quickly against Thexan, but Thexan pulls out an Uno reverse card on him and does almost exactly the same. Thexan, he's gonna be able to survive after a buffered air dodge there. Just trying to go for that F smash with Thexan. Goblin waiting on a recovery, and he takes full advantage of it. Down tilt, takes full advantage with that fair, and that's going to be game 1. Overall, very good game 1 from Goblin. I mean, Thexan. Thexan was kind of struggling in neutral, I guess you could say. Whenever he would kind of be taken in some sort of combo, couldn't exactly get out of it, and Goblin was really just playing a sort of a guerrilla style in this play, and Thexan playing a little bit with his character choices, and he's gonna pull out the Mario. Interesting. So we've seen this matchup quite a few times around the national stage, and it seems like Thexan, he wants to prove it one more time. Big aspect of Thexan's play at this point is going to be, you know, using those fireballs to approach. Offstage play isn't exactly going to be the best, so his goal is just going to be to take Goblin up in the air as much as possible, but it doesn't even matter. Goblin catching him with a down tilt into an F smash. And I mean, Thexan, very early percent taken, but he's trying to take this back on Goblin again. Even more retaliation. And Thexan still down an entire stock. Trying to do his best Just trying to grind out. Goblin. Oh, nice work from Thexan. Releases that F smash at the perfect time, right as Goblin comes up from that up B. Fair from Goblin. Going to miss. Thexan, he makes it back onto stage. He rolls back. But Goblin, he punishes, and that's going to be in yet another stock. 0% on both of these players, but Goblin's the one with the stock advantage. They're up tilt. Trying to keep Goblin up in the air, but Thexan, I mean, he's not exactly getting much results out of these air strings. I mean, he does get the damage, but he can't exactly execute on any sort of kill near the end. And Goblin at this point, I mean, he's just going for these trades, man. He's doing so fine. Oh, and that's just gonna be the kill, isn't it? Goblin takes yet another stock, and that's gonna be yet another game. 2-0 so far for Goblin, as Thexan hasn't exactly proved himself as a very, very difficult opponent for Goblin, but I mean, there still is, you know, some work he can do. There still are a couple of characters that he can choose from at this point. One that I would like to see is Banjo. So there it is. You get the choice, and it's exactly what I want. It's going to be Thexan on the Banjo and Kazooie. Again, we've seen Goblin struggle against this Banjo. He won 3-1 against Dyer with his first ever appearance with that Banjo. I mean, if Thexan can potentially take this, we might have a Banjo Ditto Grand Finals. If by some way that Thexan can, you know, take out Goblin here, take out this reverse 3-0, that'll be it. Oh, the reversal there, the counter coming in from Goblin. That's going to be a nice stock again. Goblin not exactly pulling out counters way too much, and finally Goblin is pulling it out a little bit more. A grand total of 1 time it was used in the entirety of Dyer versus Goblin back in Winners Finals. So I mean, Thexan doing a good job of gimping Goblin a little bit earlier. Goblin trying to read the recovery there with that down air, but he misses the down air. An air from Thexan. Goblin coming back in with a couple of down tilts. On the side B. Keeping Goblin off stage, trying to read the landing with an F smash. Another F smash from Thexan again. He's going to side B back on stage. Down tilt into F smash, and that is yet another stop from Goblin. Goblin now 1 stock away from getting the run back on Dyer coming up in Grand Finals. Thexan taking so much damage. No way. He's going to end up going down at about 60 to 50% there. He's going to get down tilted into F smash at the very tip of ledge.